you want to take pictures along the way, you can, step by step. And this is the first step, is to bloom the yeast. I'm going to put the warm water in there. And I'm going to whisk. Just going to get it all up and out. Yeast, what is that? Yeast ball. Okay, then I'm going to add all my liquid ingredients. So I have 3 eggs, and I'm going to whisk them up. Three eggs. I'm going to add those in there. So the first step is your yeast, the water, and then all your liquid ingredients. Butter is considered a liquid ingredient. So this is soft butter, you can see. It's pretty soft. I'm going to add the butter in there now. This is a rich dough. There we go. That'll all get picked up once we mix it in. And then I'm going to add the dry ingredients. So for this one, I have red flour. And then you can just put it all at once. Red flour. Everybody okay back there? This is milk powder. Non-fat dry milk powder. And people always ask, why don't you just put milk in there? Well, if I put milk in there instead of this, it would you wouldn't be able to get the same richness that you do from this. So this is just dehydrated milk, and we're going to put that in there, and that gives it really that light, fluffy, rich dairy flavor. Now, these are based on the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. Those really naughty rolls. They're good. So then we're going to have a little bit of sugar in there. And then I put the salt on top. And that's kind of the layering you do. The water, yeast, liquid ingredients, flour, remaining dry ingredients, and that's the stacking in your bowl. Again, straight dough method. The reason why you want to put the salt on top is salt is hygroscopic, meaning it will absorb water. And you'll see in some recipe books it'll say salt kills yeast. Well, it's not so much that the salt goes out and attacks the yeast with like a club or a sword. It's more that when you add the salt in the water, it pulls it away from the yeast's ability to rehydrate itself. So it's important to keep the salt away as long as possible until you start mixing. And then I'm going to lock these down so that we don't have any accidents. And then, so for this machine, typically you have a paddle, a whisk, and a dough hook. So paddle, whisk, dough hook. We're going to use the dough hook. Okay. Raise it up, lock the shield, and then. The dough hook? Yeah, any bread, pretty much this. And then we're going to just combine the ingredients for 2 minutes, okay? And this stage, again, is just for ingredient combination. We're also going to check hydration after this. So that's an important step, too, is you want to make sure the dough's not too dry, not too wet. It's just right. And we'll check that out.